Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fredrick, Colorado. I'm Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV, and I've got the pleasure today to bring to you a recent trade-in. So a previous owner, garage kept. This one right behind me here is a 2024 Newmar Supreme Aire 4509 bath and a half bunkhouse. Just over 5,000 miles, still like new. It's very great condition. He downsized, so the previous owner downsized and went back to a Class A, a little smaller 38-foot motorhome. You know, this happens in this industry. We see trade-ins come in quite often that are still like new. But yeah, so let's get started here. So this is a 2024 Newmar Supreme Aire 4509 bath and a half bunkhouse floor plan. The Supreme Aires are going to be in this year. They were built on the M2 112 chassis. The 112 has a 525 horsepower with 1,850 pound-foot of torque. It's got a DD13. Open up this hood here. So this will tow up to 30,000 pounds. For anybody looking for something that can tow quite a bit of weight and still have all the living quarters behind you with lots of extra sleeping and the bath and a half layout, great layout. But as you can see in here, we've got a front engine, Detroit DD13, 525 horsepower. And being a Super C motorhome, you got a lot more in front of you here when you're driving it. You got quick entrance exit doors on both the driver's side and the passenger side. You'll notice Newmar uses the big 365, 70, 22.5 tires on the steer. Speaking of tires, so it'll have the 315s all the way to the back. This one has a twin drive on the back, so you've got 8 sets of tires all the way on the rear there. One thing unique to Newmar, the way they build these, the cab is actually independent from the house. So it is an air ride cab that's kept. So this whole front cab here is all independent from the house back behind there. Very solid and steady going down the road. If you ever want to come out and take one for a ride, look me up. I'm happy to help you out there. Got side view cameras. This little guy here is for a little flag holder. It's an option that this one came with. It's got a little place to fly your flag when you're out camping. And then you do have side swinging baggage doors down below. As you can see, the first bay there is storage. Second bay, we've got the Chinook Oasis hydronic heat system. So there's no propane on this coach. This uses a diesel boiler to heat your hot water and to heat the living quarters. It also has 2 electric elements to heat the coach as well. This next bay down here is the outside entertainment. It's got a 43-inch Samsung LED television with a Bose soundbar. And you'll see right below that TV on the left there, it does have a little fresh tank drain. It's basically where the location is to dump your fresh water. Speaking of that, it does have 150 gallons of fresh water. And along with that, you've got 60 gallons of gray water and 40 gallons of black water. Next bay down here, we got some extra storage. You'll notice these little conduits that are running these baggage doors. So these do have the electrical locks on all the baggage door compartments. We've got hydraulic steps. They're in an out position right now. Get away, Nat. We've got a keyless entry here. And we're also going to come with 2 remote controls to lock and unlock your entrance door, as well as all your baggage doors. I've got this set right now in the out position just to stay out so you can open and close the door, but it does come all the way up and retract. You've got a step cover here that's going to come out and raise up flush to the floor inside there. We'll leave that open. We'll come back around to that here in a bit. More storage. Also, you'll notice this nice bright LED light in here. So in the evening, you're accessing your compartment storage. You've got some nice lighting inside. Speaking of that, more LED lighting is going to be up above here. So we'll have LED lights all the way down your awnings, almost the full length of the coach. Speaking of length, this coach is 44 feet 11 inches long. It is 13 feet 2 inches at ride height. These are the Nova awnings. You notice it's got the pitch down the middle. Depending on where the sun's at, it does create some nice shade coverage here on your patio side. Here's the twin drive. And then something else unique to Newmar on a Super C motorhome, you'll have pass-through storage on the rear. Nice little slide tray. This goes all the way through. If you stay right there, I'll open this door on the other side. You'll notice where that goes all the way through. And then you notice some loose supplies. So it does have the central vacuum system on it. And the actual filter to change that out is going to be located over here on this side. We do have a little pull switch here. If I pull this here, it's going to open the hood release in the back. We got some more storage here. Great place to slide in, I don't know, fishing poles, golf clubs, paddle boards, you name it, any kind of chairs, lawn chairs. Good extra storage there. And then you do have a little shelving here as well. Put your belts, hoses, filters, anything like that you want to take along on your travels. Also, when this is closed, well, I think open or close, I can flip this on here. Got some nice lighting on the rear when you're accessing this rear compartment, or just to create some light back in the back. Got the Gen Y 30,000 pound tow capability. Glad hands on the right. If you have a air braking system on your stacker trailer, regular longer trailer, air system on it, it already has the glad hand set up. And then it additionally has electrical brake controller, 7-way plug here. And then you've got a camera system here. If you have a camera on a trailer, that's what that bottom plug is going to be for. We've got the backup camera located here. Additionally, this is going to have cameras on the side of the coach, cameras on the front and the rear. Stitch those together, it gives you that 360 bird's eye view on the monitor inside the cab. Come over here, we've got the generator's running right now. It's going to be the next compartment down, but right here you'll notice we've got another extra plug here. So if you wanted to provide power to, say, your trailer behind you, literally plug in a trailer. We've got a friend that wants to plug in, they've got a trailer, they want to power off of the coach. It's got a 12,500 kW Cummins Onan generator. $75 hours, that's barely been used. And being a used Supreme Aire that we just got in stock, our policy here on all used models when we get them in on trade, unless it's been serviced recently by the previous owner, we will service the generator as well as the engine when this comes in on a trade. With the exhaust on the generator down below here, docking lights, little dry storage, place to store your hoses, chemicals, gloves, things like that that are usually tied to the dump station. So the dump station is located here. You can notice how this one does have a smaller hose in conjunction with a larger one. So this is your gravity dump. This is a macerator. It's got the Thetford macerator. So it grinds up all your solids for the black water and it'll pump your wastewater. You can pump it uphill if needed. Probably hard to see right now because we're outdoors, but we do have a little touchscreen panel here where you can get a reading on your holding tanks, check your batteries, turn your light on and off in here, just little things like that you can operate through the touchscreen panel. You got electronic gate valves here, gray rinse, black rinse. You got 2 rinses on both the 60 and 40 gallon tank systems on the sewage and the gray water. And then the RV SantaCon button over on this side, that turns on the Thetford system to pump your wastewater out. There's some low point drain lines back behind here, as you can see. The little clear line here is going to be for winterization. So it's got the winterization valve all set up here to winterize and de-winterize. And then one thing that I've always liked about Newmar is you've got, when you pull your, this is your city water hose. When I walk this line out and I want to hook up my city water hose, I can simply pop this in place here, close the door. When I'm unhooking, simply disconnect it from the city water, pull this out from the flap seal, push a button here, reels the hose in. You're ready to hit the road. Additionally, you'll see the outside water shower. Same deal here, similar to the water hose. We've got a 50-foot, 50-amp retractable. So again, you walk. You're gonna walk the 50-foot, 50-amp power cord out to plug in the coach. Simply pop this in place where the flap seal's at. Close it up. Life's easy. So yeah, you can do that, and then you have the retract is going to be on the door here. Give it a little slack so you can just store that inside. You'll notice that large white box there with the black and red receptacles for the 12-volt system on it. That's your charge line for the coach when you're running the generator. It's also the 3,000 watt inverter, Xantrex inverter. And here we've got the Harris 8 AGM batteries on a slide tray. You're servicing them, you can pull these pins here, both sides, slide the tray out, so it's easy access to the batteries. And you got a little extra storage off to the side here. All right, so your cranking batteries are gonna be located back behind this compartment. Your DEF fluid fill is gonna be located here. Your Oasis hydronic heat system fluid, the glycol goes in this reservoir. And then your 100 gallon fuel tank is located right here. It's just one big fuel tank for the diesel coach. And then your Oasis hydronic filter is going to be located there as well. Again, quick entrance, exit doors, getting in and out. You got these nice 2 steps to pull yourself in and out of the cab. Since we're right here, this is simply show you where it's located. So you've got your air ride seat. You got air ride cab plus air ride seats. This locks it into position here. It's also heated seats. This is the other side of the engine compartment. As you can see, it's easy to get to your dipstick on the engine oil. Your power steering fluid reservoir is located here. Easy access to change your headlights out. You can see the coolant reservoir. And if you're a diesel mechanic and you like to do work on your own coach, you can appreciate having access to the front engine. All the belts and hoses and filters, reservoirs are all easy to access. And then when you're working on it, let's say it's a windy day. Notice I can't close this. Let's see here. It's got these pistons back here that are going to hold it, so you got to give it a good press. But it does have, if you push it hard enough, it's got a nice little soft close on it. So it's not going to slam on you. All right, let's go inside and we'll take a look at the floor plan. All right, so real quick, just to go over a few measurements, I want to make sure I covered. Does have the, we talked about the DD13 525 horsepower, Detroit 13 liter, 6-speed Alison 4000 series Alison transmission, 1,850 pound-foot of torque, 30,000 pound tow rating. We're 44 feet 11 inches overall height or length, 13 feet 2 inches tall, 150 gallon freshwater, 60/40 black and gray, 100 gallon fuel tank. Now here's one of the impressive weight features here on this coach. So we got 58,000 pounds of gross vehicle weight rating on it. The unloaded vehicle weight on this is 44,535 pounds. That means you can load 13,465 pounds on inside of here, which is a lot of weight, before you're exceeding the gross vehicle weight. So quite a bit of weight ratings there. Just wanted to share with you. But yeah, as you can see, the slides are in. It's easy for me to navigate all the way up here to the front. You'll notice everything's flush on the floor here. We've got, on this side, we've got the sofa, of course. On the across from it, we've got the dinette. We're gonna have a televator off to the side here. Let me switch place so I come back through here. If I want to get up and I'm navigating to the back and I want to access my refrigerator, I want to grab a cold drink out of it, no problem. It's right here, easy to get to. If I want to get, if I need to use a bathroom, simply right here. Got a little inverted door, so I can walk right into my bathroom, and we'll show you the rest of this in just a little bit. But the little half bath is located here, easy to get to. Well, let's run some slides. All right, I'm gonna go out with both slides. You got hydraulic slides on the driver's side, and the passenger slides in the front here are both hydraulic, and they are flush floor slides. So you'll notice when they go out, they're gonna get to a certain point, and then 90 degrees straight down, they'll settle in here. And then one thing I didn't speak of, but Newmar's big about that STAR foundation. STAR standing for strong, true, and robust. It really strengthens the compartment storage down below, so you can build these nice big full wall slides to support all that weight. This is all tile, there's no carpet except for maybe up in the cockpit area. But so we got all the slides out. Now you can see how much more room it's created in here. We'll start up here. So we do have, so this is a bunk bed model. However, if you need additional sleeping, let's see if this thing, I think this is a jackknife, so yeah. Come up, go down. So you do have another bed here. If you need extra bedding, you got lots of floor space to throw some cots down below. And then you'll notice these little touch panels. Let's sit here. So these little touch panels, there's your home screen. It's your lighting, your shades, your fans. We go to systems here. That's where I can operate the water pump. Plus I can actually hit the TV up. You notice across the way, we've got the 50-inch LED Samsung Smart TV. It kind of pops up right behind the dinette area. If I want to turn some different lighting on, you can simply just go through this. The courtesy lights on. So, and then on this side, you're sitting in the dinette area. And you got another little touch panel here. Dinette lights, accent lights, wall lights. And it has all the other systems, lighting systems, shades, fans, plus your monitor panel. If you get a shot of that, you can, like if you're sitting here, you want to check, see where your holding tanks are at. There's your fresh water, I've got 70%, a little bit in the gray and the black. Check my batteries, see what kind of power is coming in on each one of my legs for the AC power. And then also, if I want to run my shades, I can simply hit kitchen, living room, day shades, and that runs all my shades up. Or if I want to run my night shades, You see on the other side, they're all going down as well. And then on the front overhead, let's see here. So I've got a shade up top. I've got to control it from right here where my finger's at on the button here, right below the monitor. But it does have a nice big window overhead here. If you're at a place that's got a beautiful view on the Grand Canyon, you got a nice bright full moon at night. You got this nice big window up top that lets a lot of nice natural light in. And then additionally, since we're up top, up front here, you've got some good cubbies, overhead storage. You'll notice in this compartment here, there's going to be owner support. You'll have Newmar's contact information. An assigned brand specialist for this is located in this cabinet. Plus you have Freightliner help as well. This is built on the Freightliner chassis. M2 112, as I mentioned earlier. And then you've got some extra storage. Move out of the way. Storage there. And a couple extra compartments off to the side here as well. And it's equipped with the JBL, that's your subwoofer. So it does have a nice little sound system also when you're traveling. Both seats do air up and will swivel around. It can be a little bit of a task to do that, so I'm going to avoid that at the moment, but they do both swivel to join this way. And you do have 2 fixed chairs, plus there'll be 2 more folding chairs. Let's see if this has it. I think this might have the single leaf. So you're gonna get a little extra space here for when you put the leaves in place for your 2 folding chairs. And you do have a little extra storage overhead for your entertainment area. So you got HDMI ports, cable hookups for satellites. You'll notice in here it says satellite bunk 1, satellite bunk 2. There's TVs in the bunks. When we get back there, we'll show you that. Bose, it's got the Bose soundbar with the Bose subwoofer. It's got a nice sound system for the living room area. Love the nice touch. If you can see, if you look kind of in the slide fascia, got some kind of indirect lighting that you can see back there. A nice ambiance, if you will, when you're parked and watching a movie or something. We've got the whirlpool. Notice I'm pulling on it, it's locked. Slide this over. Got the refrigerator up top, freezer on the bottom, ice compartment here. It does have an ice maker, and then you have a water dispenser in the door. And just to the right of that, you'll have some pull-outs. These are push to release. So you've got 5 good pantry pull-outs, and then some, you've got baking pans, keep them down below here. And you'll notice when I close this cabinet door, it's got the soft close on all the cabinet doors throughout the coach. We'll pull outs in the overhead in the kitchen, soft close on the drawers, soft close on the cabinet doors. Down below here we got a little dedicated area for trash can, nice little storage underneath the sink area. Here's a good place. If you get a shot all the way back there, you'll notice there's some felt strips all the way back there. So if I'm cooking or if I'm using the sink and I want to get these out of my way, I simply slide those in place. And by the way, these do have cutting boards on the flip side of these little inserts for the covers that go over the induction cooktop. So the induction cooktop is removable. Simply pull this out. I can unplug it down below here. If I want to go cook outdoors, I can take this outside and cook outside. Or if I'm just cleaning up the kitchen area, pull it out, clean up, makes cleanup easy and around this area as well. Nice big kitchen sink, stainless steel, residential faucet head. Dishwasher. That's an option that this coach got. It does have the dishwasher down below. Nice big utensil drawer. There's all that. I mean, it's like it's brand new. It still has everything's organized here like you see them when they come in from the factories. All the remotes, little extra ice bins the previous owners left behind. Some filters for this refrigerator, whole house water filter. Again, another position for lighting, shades, monitor panel, systems panel, all located there. And then you've got 3 decent sized drawers there as well for some of your kitchen items. And then up above here we've got the convection microwave oven. Looks like it's never been used. All right, and then I talked about that step cover that comes up, so let me just go ahead and show you what that does. If I can find the switch here. So we've got pets. Keep them from falling down, stumbling down. Some small toddlers from stumbling down in here, but I mean, it can hold me. If you're shorter and you need a little height, you put a little stool here to get up to this panel. You can certainly access it using that. And then let's go back out with it. And while we're right here, so this is also the control center, if you will, for your awning controls, your over-the-air TV, your leveling jacks is going to be located here. Your reset, so we've got little directions here, HWH master reset switch. Sometimes it needs to be woken up. It's kind of like a computer. You got to reboot every once in a while. Slide controls, LED lights, patio lights, security lights, more security lights. There's your house disconnect switch here. I can lock and unlock all my compartment doors using the switch here, using the key panel outside or the remote controls. And then you do have some window awnings. This does have a Wi-Fi router, so that turns the system on and off. You notice when I hit that, the green lights light up here. So there's an access code to activate your Wi-Fi. I believe these are equipped with the AT&T card. However, you can use Verizon, T-Mobile if you choose to. And then additionally, you've got the satellite system up top there as well. Okay. And then right here on the wall, we've got another one of these panels for your shades, lighting, fans, and then above it is the Silverleaf. So Silverleaf is going to be pretty much everything. Your alternating current power, your direct current power, your inverter controls are going to be all located in there. Your holding tanks, everything like your shades, lighting, fans are all here, but they're also located in your Silverleaf. Your block heater, your floor heat. So it does have floor heat. There's 3 zones there, front, rear, and mid. So it does have, since we're on heat, you got heated tile floor, you have Oasis hydronic heat system, plus you have 3 15,000 BTU air conditioners. All 3 will put out some good heat if it's 40 degrees out and you want to use the electrical system to take the chill out of the air inside, you certainly can. Generator controls are in here, water controls, climate, lights, shades. And again, this system here is really simple to operate. Just got to kind of play around with it, but those are things that we do show you. If you were to purchase this unit, plan on spending at least a couple hours going through with us to give you a walkthrough presentation on it, show you everything operating on it. Got a little mid door here to close off the half bath area plus bunk room area. Nice big solid wood panel door that automatically locks itself for travel. And then now we're at the bunk. So in the bunk area, I mentioned that these have TVs. So you have TVs in here. And then you also have, there's shade controls back here, all the way in the corner. I'm not gonna reach across there. It's quite a reach for me right from where I'm standing, but your day shade, your reading lights, accent lights, and the night shade are all located on that little blue multiplex panel. Down below here, you've got kind of the mirror image of above. You've got a TV, multiplex, light switches, electrical, 110 outlets, plus you have USB outlets in those outlets as well. In case you're wondering size-wise, these are 6 feet by 30, so 30 inches wide, and they're 6 feet long. And we have another door here to close off the bedroom. Again, nice solid wood panel doors. And located right here, we've got another one of these multiplex panels for some of your lighting systems, just like we showed you up front. Going out with the slide right now, we got a king size bed in the bedroom. So it's a true king 72 by 80 king size mattress. And this is a Supreme Aire mattress is the brand on this one. And I did miss this, so let me access in here. Some lights on. All right, so we got the little half bath. Open this up here. So as you can see, the house breaker, fuse panels, inverter controls, all are going to be located in here. There's additional fuses here, little spare fuses. There's a key legend located right here for a lot of your fuse. It's your fuse panel, if you will. And then you do have a macerator flushing toilet. It's all porcelain, Corian countertops. Got some hidden storage in here for medicine cabinet area. This is a remote flush for the toilet. You can set that up to where you just wave your hand in front of it and it will flush the toilet, or you can simply use the buttons. We'll pull out drawer, some extra storage underneath the sink area. So that is your half bath. And come around to the back here. We talked about the bed. Additionally, on both sides of the bed, you're going to have electrical outlets underneath, and right below the lip on that Corian piece, there's a little cutout. You may or may not be able to see it, but you can hide the wires. If you've got your phone sitting here, you can simply run your wire out the top here, and it's not kind of hides it there. Got some good overhead storage. Because of the angle, kind of have to do these one at a time. But you do have, you'll notice an electrical outlet in the overhead. You got sleeping machines, CPAP machines. You can run the hosing, wiring all out these access ports on both sides of the bed. Okay, and then all the way to the front, we do have another Silverleaf panel here. Let's go turn some of these on here. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to read that. But so we got wardrobe storage here, 43-inch Samsung LED television, media center here. So that's where your HDMI cord is located. You want to add a receiver in here for the bedroom TV, for satellite, game system, anything like that. It's got a little adjustable shelf in there as well. These are full extension drawers. You get 5 good sized drawers for some of your wardrobe storage. And you do have some good lighting for the 2 hanging closet storage. Yeah, I love the little soft close on the cabinets. And then let's go up with the bed. There's the 2 folding chairs plus the extra leaf for the table I was showing up front earlier. Okay. All right, let's go to the back bath. So we've got a nice big rectangular size shower. I'm 6'2", just to give you a good idea here. I've got plenty of elbow room, got a little fold down seat. adjustable overhead shower, place for all your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and you do have a handheld shower sprayer as well. Move around to this side. So this does have an egress door. There's a ladder on it. In an emergency, you can get out of here. This back here. It's just held on by magnets. Or you can simply use that for loading and unloading the rear of the coach. It's got another one of these macerating flushing toilets. Plenty of leg room here. Something to point out here when you're doing your business. And then you do have some overhead storage here. Toiletry items, place for your bathroom towel. It's already got the little holder for your toilet paper. If you need extra power, over here on the, if you come all the way over here to the side, shoot on the side of the countertop here, we've got a nice little electrical outlet there as well. Plus there's another electrical outlet all the way across. And then if that's not enough, here's another electrical outlet where you can hide your electric toothbrush, your curling iron, your shaver inside here and keep all that charged up. Lots of counter space, nice big sink, all Corian, kind of one piece, so for cleanup in here that makes life easy. We've got another hidden little hanging clothes compartment, and then this guy comes out. You'll notice how that goes down deep in there. Use that for your dirty clothes or whatever you want to hide down below. It's got a little hidden compartment. Plus you'll see a safe all the way in the back there. And then above the safe is the brains for the lights throughout the coach with that multiplex system. All right, and then I won't open every single one of these. I'll just do a few of them. You got full extension drawer glides. Nice big drawers on this side. I mean, this guy is not lacking storage, guys. Tons of storage. And if you need a wash your clothes, we've got a stackable washer and dryer. Great location too. Just something to point out. You know, you're doing laundry, clothes are dry. Simply, you're right here. You can throw your clothes on the bed, so when it's time to fold them and put them away, that's what I always do at home. So the bed's nice and close to use for when you're doing the laundry. All right, come on up front. So we're in an M2 112, 525 horsepower, Detroit DD13, tows 30,000 pounds. It does have the Detroit assurance package here. So collision mitigation, lane assist, it's all going to be part of that Detroit assurance package. And then you do have the Sirius XM satellite infotainment system, if you will. We talked about the camera system earlier, where you've got that 360 camera view. So right now we're just looking at the rear of the coach. But if I open this up here and I go there, now I've got a bird's eye view here plus the rear of the coach. And then you can simply toggle through the different views around the coach by just tapping on that section, depending on what you want to view. Go back to the menu. Again, it's got Sirius XM satellite radio, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Nav and Go maps, all going to be part of that system there. Then over here on the left side, we've got an adjustable steering wheel, tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Here's it's got a 3-stage engine brake. So 1, 2, 3 clicks. I'm sitting here, that's your engine brake for when you're on the road, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road when you want to activate your engine brake. And then this is your drive, reverse, neutral. Very simple, easy to operate. Got an air horn off to the side here, plus your city horns right here on the steering wheel. And a lot of your controls are going to be up front here. Again, these are systems we can show you on a walkthrough presentation for the drivability of the coach and what all these features operate. I think that covers the majority of this coach. Again, we just got in a 2024 Newmar Supreme Aire 4509 floor plan, stock number 5U250992. I may have not even mentioned this, but it has just over 5,000 miles on it. So it's like brand new, folks. If you have interest, give me a call. If there's anything else I can help with on the lot, my name's Grant Russell. My contact info should be listed below. You can reach me at 720-539-4711 or email me at grussell@transwest.com. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. I'm out.